Alright guys, so it is Tuesday, 10, and I'm on campus because I just finished taking my GACE test, the adapted curriculum, and I have to be honest and say I didn't study at all. Even though I had ordered the book like, what, a month in advance? This book right here, but I did not study. I haven't been doing anything really these past 2 weeks, which is why I haven't been vlogging. I literally been basically laying in my bed and reading, and that's it. I probably read close to like 50 books, but so I wasn't exactly sure how I would do on that test, but I still had my score set. And you know, if you have your score set, they'll give you an unofficial score report, and it looks like I passed, because actually it was 2 tests. I just took combination because it was cheaper, and I had like a total of 4 hours, 2 hours for each test. And if you like passed one test but failed the other, you will only have to redo the other test. But it looks like I passed both of them, so because people were saying that it's easier than like the general curriculum one, and I mean, some things kind of overlap, then some other things were kind of very specific, and I just had to guess. But now I need to go to the library because my classes started yesterday, so I want to print off my syllabi and some other things. And I'm taking 2 reading classes, and it's the same instructor for both classes, but her grading thing is so weird. Like, when I print off the syllabi, I will show you what I mean, because I'm probably going to go home and take a nap because I'm super tired. I didn't get enough sleep. I haven't been sleeping how I should have been sleeping, but yeah, I need to stop staying up late. So, and then tomorrow I'll just start on my assignments, because we already have assignment, like actual assignment. There's no introductory discussion post. We have like actual assignments to do. But other updates, so I found out that the school where I was doing the long-term sub in that EBD classroom, all the students were promoted to the next grade, which is good because a lot of them didn't think that they would be promoted. Are all of them ready for the next grade? That's a different question. That would be no. Like the kindergarten student, she's not ready for 1st grade, but it wouldn't benefit her to be held back for a 3rd time. Like, no. So that's good. I think the teacher I was subbing for, I don't think she's coming back. I don't know if that was by choice or not, because apparently one of the parents went to the superintendent and complained about the teacher that I was subbing for. I guess she's basically saying that for some reason her son was doing really bad when she was there, and he improved after she left. Which is true. His behavior, like, he probably had the most growth behavior wise in the short time that I was there. So, and I think also the principal from that school is not coming back either. And several other schools called me and asked if I would like to like interview, but I had to tell them I already had a job offer, because even though I haven't signed a contract yet, I gave like a verbal commitment. And then about my alleged job. So if you remember way back in May when I said I sent the email to my advisor, and I was like, oh, I ran into him in person. Remember, it's the day before Field Day, and it was on a Tuesday, and I talked to him in person, and he said that he would do the little paper that first thing on Monday because he was taking that week off. I was like, okay. Never heard anything back from him, so I had no idea if he did it or not. So I was waiting, you know, just trying to give him time or whatever. But on, what is it, the 2nd of this month, he sent me an email saying, oh, is this what you're looking for? So he didn't send it till June 2nd, even though I talked to him, what was it? Was it like the 9th or something like that? I don't remember the exact day. I just know that was on a Tuesday towards the beginning of May. So then I would think on the 6th or the 7th, the person from HR called me, the person that I've been talking to, because he sent the form to somebody different. I don't know why, but she called me and was just saying that they've been really busy with like any of the school year stuff, which is why she hasn't been in contact. So I sent her a copy of the form that my advisor sent to the other person, and then she was just saying they need my transcripts, but since I was a substitute teacher and had to have my transcript sent for that, they should be able to just get them that way. So I'm just gonna give her like a week or whatever, and then call or email her back to see if there's anything else I need to do on my side. I don't think there is, but just in case, to make the process go faster, because I don't know, I think I'm experiencing like anxiety about this, because I feel much better, you know, after I actually sign a contract and can be like, okay, I actually have a job. So it would be, because it would just be easier if I had a degree already, because then I could just send all the stuff to the professional standards committee to get my teaching license that way. But since I don't have a degree in education, I'm doing a different pathway, which is why it's taking longer or whatever. I could just wait till, you know, I'm done with school, but that would push me back like a semester, and I'm just ready to be done. So yeah, but that is basically it. It looked like it was going to rain earlier. It still looked like it might rain, but I'm about to head to the other part of campus and print off some papers and then go home. Actually, maybe stop by Publix and then go home. Maybe get something to eat, because they have some food places, so we'll see. I will just talk with you guys later. Right, so it's a little after 11 now, and I am back home, and I printed off my syllabi and also some checklists that tells us whether or not we satisfactorily met the requirements. But so let's talk about the grading for these classes, because it's the same basically. It's just we have different assignments or whatever. So the two classes I'm taking, one is a psychology of reading, and then the other one is an assessment. And then I needed a total of 3 books. The first one being, well, not the first one, but one of them being the Literacy Teacher's Playbook, and this one is grades 3 through 6. We had a choice of choosing either K through 2 or 3 through 6, so I just chose 3 through 6 since more than likely this year I'll be teaching at a middle school, so I might as well get that in, I guess. I don't know. And then from the same author, this book, the Reading Strategies book, this was a required book, and I've heard a lot about this book on Instagram and YouTube. So I actually thought about purchasing it before, but it turned out to be a required book anyway. So, and both of these are for my assessment class, and then for my psychology of reading is this one, Marie Clay, Change Over Time, and I've heard of her before. But basically for the psychology class, she was saying it's basically just going to be like a book study, because it's very in-depth. Yeah. And I think there's only 8 chapters in this book. So let's talk about the grading. So we do get letter grades, A, B, C, D. It's just that it's not point-based. There's no points or like a percentage or anything. You either do the assignment satisfactory or you don't. And then we actually have the contract for which grade we want to receive for both classes. So we have this contract, and then we have to say which grade we plan to get in the course. And then we have to just say, like, initial that we understand. And then we have to sign it, and we have to find a witness to sign it as well. And then she broke it up like this. This is for the psychology reading class. So if you want an A, these are all the assignments that you have to do and meet the satisfactory requirement to get an A. And if you get more than 3 unsatisfactory, then you drop down a letter grade. However, she did say that she will allow you to resubmit once. For each assignment, you can resubmit it once if you get unsatisfactory. And then if you want a B, those are the assignments, and then C, and then D. So you just do less, basically. So if you want A, you have to do all the assignments. So the only difference between these two, A and a B, is the A, you have to do a weekly RAN and respond to 2 classmates. And then for the B, you don't have to do a weekly RAN, but you still have to do the discussion post and respond to 1. Still have to do the graduate conference proposal, still presentation. We're not even going to look at that, but so that's the psychology of reading class. And then for the assessment class, our assignments are like that. Basically, I think for the graduate conference proposal, she said that if we're in both classes, we could just use the same proposal for both classes instead of doing 2 different ones. It's just the assessment class has a lot, I feel like a lot more. I think I prefer to have points because you could differentiate. Like, obviously some students might put in more effort to other, but it doesn't matter as long as you meet the satisfactory requirements. It doesn't matter, you still get the same grade. So I don't like that. And I also don't like how she divvied up like which assignment we have to go in which category, like which A or B or C menu. I didn't like that. The main thing I don't really like is the graduate conference proposal. Like, I'm thinking that's probably might be something I get an unsatisfactory in and still get an A in the class, basically, because as long as I don't get more than 3 unsatisfactory, I can still get an A. And an unsatisfactory could be turning in an assignment late, or you just don't meet the requirement. So that's what constitutes unsatisfactory. So I'm thinking that basically if you get satisfactory in basically everything, you could just not do 1 assignment and still get an A in that class. So yeah, but I'm probably just going to focus on that starting tomorrow. I'm going to take a nap and just relax and do nothing. I'm thinking that I want to do the GACE reading test. There's 2 of them. One is like a middle grade reading, and then there's just a reading that's P through 12. I'm thinking I might do the P through 12, but after I finish these reading courses, because I think these will provide a lot of, especially this one, change over time. I think that would be very helpful. But that is it for today. I will talk with you guys maybe tomorrow, later this week. So until then. Alright, so it is Friday, like 9:17 in the morning. Really overcast and cloudy because it's probably going to rain again. But I just came back from Starbucks and I got the iced caramel macchiato. It's not what I wanted, but they were all out of almond milk, so I couldn't get what I wanted. But yesterday I did the RAN assignments and the discussion post for both of my classes. So now all I have left to do is to reply to 2 people in the discussion post. So I'm hoping to do that today, and if not today, then finish it up tomorrow, because I think tomorrow actually the discussion post is due. Like the initial discussion post is due tomorrow. So some people probably going to be waiting until tomorrow to do it. But then also tomorrow I'm just going to be doing my hair, and that's basically it. And then hopefully on Sunday I can go ahead and get started on next week's assignment, which I think is going to be basically the same. I'm still super tired. I tried to go to sleep earlier last night. I took ZQL like 8 something and I still didn't go to sleep till like 12. Normally it's more effective than that, but I guess since I've been using it so much, it's losing its effectiveness. I'm gonna have to find something else. But I'm gonna try and take it like around 7 and see what time I fall asleep tonight. but nothing else is going on. Still haven't heard anything back from HR. If I don't hear anything back before next Thursday, I'm just going to call and be like, is there anything I need to do to, you know, help move this process along? I don't know. I don't know if maybe I need to contact somebody else in HR, because and then I got a letter from the school district about substitute teaching. They have like a mandatory session, and you have to fill out a letter saying that either you're going to be there or you're not going to be there. So I kind of need to know what to do. Like, I don't want to send a letter saying no, I'm not going to be there, and then I end up not getting this teaching job, because if I don't get a teaching job, then I'm still going to substitute teach. So but I don't think it's due anytime soon. Like the little session is sometime in July, so I think I have a couple more weeks maybe. I think there is a way for me to apply for certification or my teaching license. It's just that the HR department or whoever would have to fill out a form. So I'm just going to call them next week and be like, are they going to apply for their license, or do I need to do it? Like, because if I can, I just go ahead and do it myself, because it seems like that might just be quicker than to wait on them. I don't know if I'll be vlogging next week, because nothing interesting is going to be happening. I would think I'll probably just do like updates related to this job thing, like whenever that happens. Otherwise, there's not really going to be anything for me to vlog, because I'm just going to be doing work, like school work, and that's it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.